Alright, so this is a Frost Mage versus Ellie Shaman Dueling Guide in patch 5.4. The talents you want to be taking versus Ellie Shaman are Blazing Speed, Ice Barrier, Ring of Frost, Cold Snap, Living Bomb, and Encounter Sword. If you are on an arena map, if you're dueling out in the open though, versus Ellie, you can just go with Presence of Mind instead of Blazing Speed, since there will be no line of sight. You can just Palm Sheep Opener and it makes everything a lot smoother. But when there's pillars and line of sight for people to run around, Blazing Speed gives you like a much more distinct advantage than Palm would. The glyphs you want to take versus Ellie Shaman are Ice Block, Evocate, and Deep Freeze, but optionally you can take Spell Steal over Deep Freeze if you're comfortable without the glyph. I personally always like to run with the glyph because I like to spell off GCD, but you can have it on. So versus Shamans, basically there's two things to watch out for. Well, defensively, you want to watch out for their Ascendants and any Lava Burst procs, so you want to be spam spell sealing the procs when you can, but offensively, there's two things you want to be getting. Their Trinket and then Shamistic Rage. Sham Rage is going to make them take like a lot less damage, and Trinket's going to get them out of your Deep Freeze. So the first Deep Freeze, you probably just want to Orb, see if you can get a Trinket or a Sham Rage. If they Trinket and Sham Rage, you're going to kill them. They shouldn't. They should only use one or the other. Once you get Sham Rage down and Trinket down, they're pretty much dead meat in a Deep Freeze. So it's pretty much the objective of the duel is to get both of those cooldowns and live. On the site, you want to run, you want to sheep, CS, do whatever you want just to live until your next Deep Freeze. Next Deep Freeze, you're going to be using your other set of cooldowns. You're either going to be on using or orbing, like every time. And then from there, you're going to get your Trinket or the Sham Rage. Eventually, they're not going to have either, and then you're going to kill them in the Deep Freeze. It's a pretty simple duel structure, and as long as you follow that, like, you should have no problem beating Ellie Shaman. Times can get pretty rough versus Ellie sometimes. Your pet's dead, like you're like running low on shit, and like it's pretty scary. But at the end of the day, you can always just sheep them and reset in turtle. If they Trinket the sheep to stop your turtle, then they're going to die. It's like playing really offensive. So you can always have a good amount of control over them by just spam sheeping them, resetting the duel, and eating back to full HP. If they Trinket, then they're fucked. So. Especially since you can't do it in like melee spells and stuff like that. So I'm going to go Invis and start with the sheep. Spell Steal, pretty standard stuff. He's probably going to, there's grounding. He might do like a Fire Elite Totem versus Healing Stream. So we're kind of just hanging out. Start with the sheep as soon as we can. Maybe get a ring on him because ring goes to grounding. Shoot the shear, NS Hex, and we just line of sight. He has a flame shock on us, so he's going to get some procs pretty soon. There's Windwalk, we're going to kill it on our way around. Windwalk's dead. Healing Stream, we're going to kill it on our way around. Healing Stream's dead. He has a proc and he uses on use, so we're pretty much going to chill. There's Stormlash and Fire Ellie, so we are out of here. We're chilling until, this shit's over. We're going to use our Pet's Nova because it's about to die and we summon a new pet. There's Healing Tide and Drowning. Get the Tide, put a Living Bomb on him. We can just deep just for pressure. So we got Trinket from pretty much nothing. We actually didn't use anything and got his Trinket, so that's really good. My Welly's going to die again, which is pretty much my mistake. I have no Welly for like a long time, so that's a pretty big advantage for him. But he does have no Trinket. I want to get rid of this stream so he doesn't get like topped off. He might get topped off anyway though. So I still have Blink available. The duel's going to be pretty annoying until his Fire Ellie's dead, so kind of just play gay until the Fire Ellie's dead. You can still deep him on cooldown and stuff though. Okay, so there's that. So we're going to sheep. He has no Trinket, no Sham Rage now. Try to get a sheep off, maybe juke the shear. Juke the shear, got the grounding, and we're going for a sheep. I'm only going to block if he gets a Lava Burst proc, or cast a Lava Burst, so block that. I would like the other people to leave. That's okay. Cast a ring on him because he sheared me an Arcane. The Hermitages, we're going to Reels right here. He has no Trinket, no Sham Rage. Do a lot of damage. Silence after this. Then go back in time and keep doing a lot of damage. And he's probably dead.
Oh my god, I suck so bad! Just stay on AD.
Hey.